Hello. Doing good. Alright, so thank you, Wizards, for providing me with this account. We're going to jump into some sealed Aetherdrift on early access. Well, I like a 3-mana 5/4. Sunmare is probably pretty great. Your Hulk looks good. This could be fun. I'll have to see what we get otherwise, but be down to try some Guide Light if we have the right support. Ooh, double Sunmare. I didn't even see the double. Okay. Well, let's see what uncommons we get. I think this common is either going to be amazing or a flop, and nothing in between. Vigilance. Artifact synergies, 1 payout. The Chariot's gonna be great. Ride's End's good. The mid game for white is a little bit problematic. You want to go artifacts, that's not unplayable, but it's just really shallow. I don't know if we can go blue, so we'll see. Engine Rat. Oh, here's some artifacts in black. Might be able to get there that way. With the Tutor. Cool. The Mako. I haven't seen too many cycling cards in our pool so far, but double Lightning Strike. Hello. These are good. Double Death Toucher. We have big green. We want to go that direction. Yeah. This with Trample is quite the combo. Like, if we did a green-black deck, I would splash for this with how much Trample we have, potentially. So I don't see too much Trample, but if we did have a lot of Trample, I think that's going to be pretty good. What is this? Okay. Wouldn't say the seal pool is amazing, but we're gonna make do. I don't think we're gonna be able to run these. I think we're looking at a 3-color deck for sure here. I just don't think we have the depth in quite a few colors. I mean, how many vehicles do we have? Like, this is fine. It's not exciting, but it's fine. The removal seems a little bit light, too. Have a lot of fixing for blue, but like our blue's so shallow that other than the multicolor cards, is it really worth going into? It's gonna be a tricky build. Alright, I'm gonna start pulling in some white. Only gets 3 mana. I don't love this card, but I might play it. It's for an artifact. I'm not even gonna pull the glider in. I don't know why, but this card just does not appeal to me. a big part of me still wants to consider the blue. Just for the artifacts, you know? I don't think double black's gonna work for us. Maybe. What does this one do? How many instants and sorceries do we really think people are going to be playing here? I don't know. Maybe not too many. I don't think our red's very deep, but what we do have is fairly strong. Don't think we have enough cycling here. We could run it if we have to, though. And there's a lot about green that I like. I wish we had the fetch for this. Six mana. 8 power toughness across 2 creatures. This is also a maybe. It depends how many colors we play. We didn't really have a lot of green fixing, so this might be a stretch. But they are dinosaurs for what it's worth for this card. Not that I think that matters at all. I really hate this pool. Two of our shallowest colors. Still consider it. Like, we don't even have... I mean, we have, like, the one green bike. We don't really have tons of outside fixing. I guess we could play starting column if we needed to. I don't want to make a deck where I have to play starting column, but might be necessary here. This is interesting for, like, any deck that cares about artifact sacrificing. I think only in that deck is that kind of playable. Do I want to consider filler off the bat? Yeah, I do. How do I feel about this one, though? It's a lot of mana. It's like 6 total for a 3/3 and a 1/1 that, I mean, puts you behind on board on turn 3. It's a hard sell for me. I don't think that's something I'm excited about. This one's a maybe. If we had enough 2-drop vehicles, this one's quite interesting. Because we could make the vehicle better and get out of body to crew it right away. But I think overall, I tend to shy away from auras, just as a personal preference. Well, this is a hot mess. There just isn't a lot of removal in the pool in general. So we're probably going to have to consider the removal a lot when deciding what colors to play. Like, what kind of removal do we have in green? combat trick, kind of, maybe. Ugh. So strong. Alright. So hear me out. Our removal's terrible. I guess Chariot's removal as well. Not forget that one. So, in situations like this, I mean, we have some bounce in blue, but blue's so light throughout the curve, I really just don't think it's very playable. We could maybe splash this one for fun. So what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to be creature heavy. Just slam 75 cards, easy. No. We're going to have to be creature heavy, and we're going to have to plan on being the aggressor and make trades. And hopefully find a way to draw cards, which I don't see a lot of ways to get a card advantage except for the Sunmare. So I want to lean towards green just because it's larger creatures in general and will be more difficult for somebody to block on the curve out. And then, I mean, maybe we just go Abzan and hope for the best. I think it's a real shame to go away from double Lightning Strike, though. But, I mean, we have 3 Death Touchers in the first 3 turns, potentially. If we go Abzan, plus we get the top end kind of remove threats. Would be good enough with a combat trick as well. Our card advantage comes from red, though, so that might be a mistake. So then what am I cutting? Am I cutting, you know, big green value? I think we need to plan on getting our creatures back, so no. So it's really then just between like white or black, and which color do I think will play better with red-green. Means we lose out on the Hell Rides. Anything red and blue are a no. I guess this is a no. Although with our blue fixing, we go 4-color. Might splash that. Okay. Cleaning it up. The problem I have with our white is there's like no early plays, and then the top end is double pip. It's strong, but I mean, I don't have like a way to ramp and fix on turn 2, for instance, and then be able to consistently drop a 5-drop on turn with double white. See what it looks like without it. Even though I hate losing the white, I really do. I mean, we lose all our fixing too. Oh, this is what I was talking about, that the pool is just so awkward. Most awkward pool. I'll read this card one more time here. The no. Do I want to go for this one, though? Maybe. I'll still consider that one. Okay. So I don't think we need the pings. Just don't think we're gonna land triple green either. Like, let's be real. This is still playable late. I just want to lower my curve with what we're doing here. I don't know, man. I've done better with worse. Let's be real. I have a knack for making a pile do something that it shouldn't be doing. Do I want the starting column? Yeah, it'll be fun. Let's see. One. I guess I need to run the Broken Wings, probably. Like, this is late game removal at best. Just for mana requirements. I guess I'm not really piloting things. I mean, it's cool that it returns from your graveyard to your hand, though. Alright. No starting column. We're gonna go off of the treasures and the bike instead. I guess, like, one of my questions is, with Rise from the Wreck, does it make sense to go even lighter on the splashes? Like, maybe black? Like, there's a lot of black here we can afford to cut just to get more power on the board easier, right? Like, that's what I'm weighing out right now when I'm making these cuts and reassessing, is like, if, for instance, we just did something like that, right? We lost a removal spell, but we gained 2 larger creatures on the top end. We'd lose that one too. We'd probably lose the bike as well. Like, is this something that makes more sense considering just how bad this pool is? And I think I like this more. The creature ratio is, it's okay. Because this is a creature. We'll probably just use it as a permanent gets hexproof, indestructible kind of thing. I'm trying to now assess, like, how often are we going to get to max speed with this build? And that's tricky, you know? mount, vehicle, no abilities, the random creature. So we have mount. Guess we won't hit vehicle very often. No abilities, and then just a random creature like the cycler, maybe. I mean, do we need to be playing black? Maybe we go back to white. That way we get fixing at least a little bit. What a mess. Pool is a mess. Do you run white if you have no early white plays? Okay, I'm gonna run it like this. I hate everything about this deck. Let's go up on green. The good news is, when this loses twice in a row, we can just go get a different pool. Because that wasn't fun. We could run a Gamba on this. Okay, there is a curve out. We have cycling. We have a 1-drop. We are on the draw, so it's not great, but it's fine. Ugh, it's bored. Wow, that's a lot going on. Okay. Why is it whirling? Can I stop it? Okay. This board is busy. Good news, our opponent didn't do anything, so I don't know if I need to cycle here. Yeah, it's fine. I'm not gonna cycle. We'll just slam a 5-4. What could go wrong? It's gonna get removed immediately, by the way. Or not. Let's go. Let's go. Alright. This is instant speed, correct. Oh, baby. Yeah. Let's go. Oof. I mean, they're tapped out, so this is safe. Like the refueler? probably want to just kill that, get in 5 damage, make sure it can't become too large for the lightning strike. We've got a 2-drop follow-up as well. And we'll have some interesting decisions about value and how we want to get it. I do need to play out the land. Probably we'll just go ahead and slam a large creature next turn. What does this do? Good thing we're not playing a lot of artifacts here. We'll just play it slower. They're not going to trade off. That's a terrible chump for them. Let's put out pressure. Oh, it's a 7/7, not 6/6. Missed it. It's a dinosaur. That's fine. No, this has haste. Alright. They want to trade. No, they want to trump. That's fine. I'm gonna do this. I'm worried about a board wipe, but it is what it is. Let's see. They block. They have to block. Well, I guess it's not forced. See what we draw first. Yeah, I'm gonna send the crew. I'm okay with losing the value there. There's just not a good way for them to come back from this. And because they didn't play anything, I'm actually just gonna pass and activate this. Can I do this as an instant? Yes. Alright. Because if they have a board wipe, I need to have action. So. GG. Well, bad pool winning game 1. It begins. I don't think I ever told anybody the story about how at my local LGS for foundations, I opened a pool that was grand total worth $3 on release day, and I won the whole thing out. And I played 4 colors with it, so real fun stuff. Alright, we got Voxy. Let's go. On the draw again. If we can hit another land, we're fine. If we don't, this is rough. I'm gonna keep, but this has the potential to go south really easily. I'm not gonna play out a pilot. I think we're main decking the Broken Wings. Alright, we hit the land. We're hoping they just mana sink into the vehicle. And if they do, I think we're just gonna trade. Well, I guess maybe we don't need to. No attack. I think I would have maybe crewed and tried to offer it. Okay. What does this card do? Okay. So I think what I want to do is I want to offer the trade for the buggy, Broken Wings the flyer. I have a lot of reach though. I guess this is kind of as good as it gets. It's mana efficient. This way we keep our creature. We can trade next turn with the 3-2 if we need to. Good draw. Let's keep adding creatures. My chat just got a gamble up, but I don't know. Seems a little late. We're already on game 2 with the seal pool. Maybe this creature attacks while saddled. Okay. Right. That's spicy. Alright, I gotta look for a land, so... I'm gonna give myself the best odds. I'm gonna discard the better creature. If we don't hit a land, I can cycle afterwards. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm okay with this. I'm a little worried about letting them get max speed, but if they want to trade for my Death Toucher now, I think I'm okay with that. The mount, so we can get it back anyway. Oh, this reach. So big. Oh, that broken wings in case they do something terrifying. Oh, and I forgot we can still make a 1/1 at some point. If you need to. The mole. Did they missed? They missed. Oof. Oof. Do I want to do better than this? No, I think I'm okay. We'll just go to attacks. See what they do here. We've got a few tricks. They might have a few tricks. There's some mana open here. But pretty confident no matter how this goes down, we've got some good plays. Decided it's too risky. Can we do better than a Death Toucher? No, I kind of like the Death Toucher. We'll keep going. Hold open Broken Wings. I don't think there's too many discard effects, are there? Like make your opponent discard cards? How many cards are there like that? I don't think there's too many. Can't remember. There's one with cycling on it. Okay. Ooh. I'll pass. It's fine. It's fine. Do this now. You could keep that land if you wanted to. I felt pretty good not doing that. Alright. Let's just go here. Because this is super sus. Do I want to use my Broken Wings or just pass? I'll go for it. If they have a protection here, that's fine. We'll have forked it. Oh, it was a removal spell. Okay. I'm cool with that. I think that was okay. Let's not be impatient. I think we can get a lot of value. We hold off. fast clock. I mean, it's very, very likely they have a Rise from the Wreck as well. With the deck they're playing, it's a vehicle deck as well, so. We'll see who blinks first, kind of thing. I think our position's pretty good at the moment. I think they probably have the white instant that destroys. A tapped creature, maybe? I'm okay with that. Let's see. Or it's an exile, actually. Oh, they didn't. Oh. Well. Okay. Oh. No! They're legendary. What? Hidden text, it's legendary, by the way. I can't have both. Right. Right. I see. Good thing there's reminders. Look at that. What? Oh. Okay. One. Sure. Oh, I can only do that as a sorcery. Whoops. That's okay. There we go. Whew, got there in the end. Sure, that was fun. 2-0. I want everybody to remember how bad that pool was that we opened. And that we are making do. Yeah, vanilla 9-7. I knew it was legendary. I mean, I made the guide. I've read the cards, I promise, but I don't know, like went to play it thinking, great. 2 9-7s. So don't make that mistake on tabletop. You won't get reminder text. We have a combo. Wouldn't say this hand's good. We're finally on the play and we have a bad hand. Oof. I'm gonna mull. I think this is better. I will be keeping the land and pitching the Mako. And seems a little light. Okay. It's a good card. We considered playing this card ourselves. How important is speed to them? Imagine it's pretty important, but I think we're gonna just do this instead. Flyer.deck. Well, it kind of forces us into using the compactor this turn. Do I want to use it before they untap? I don't like it, but I'm gonna do it before they untap, because if they're able to protect it, we don't have reach right now. I mean, we haven't really had strong plays or a strong curve out so far this game, so I need to play a little bit of interaction, make sure I get it in. Got haste. Alright. Well, I think we do need to try and race a little bit here. I'm not thrilled about that, but I think we do need to try and race just a touch. Take some risks. I mean, leaving this back does nothing if they pump it up. Doesn't block anyway, right? So, if they have removal, then good for them. I hope they do a double block here, and then we just slam the next one. Looks like we are definitely racing. Okay. Can I kill them this turn? If they don't block, I do. They found the block. Doesn't gain trample. I don't have a good play. I don't think this is worth it just to get back the mount. How's the set looking? It's been okay. I'm just waiting for my opponent to do something with their speed. We're trying to race here. I don't necessarily think I'm winning this race at the moment. We'll see how brave they want to try and get here with their attacks. It's crew 3. If these trade, I'm going to let it resolve. They're probably terribly confused right now. They're reassessing. Why would I make this trade? Aha! I have another one. And then I have a way to get it back. They were missing a color. That is a huge problem. Wow. You know it doesn't get around infinite blockers. Something without trample. It's the start of the end. I mean, we have the one vehicle in our deck that gives trample. Oh, this is bad. We're up on lands too. We've kind of fled out. They've kind of leveled off. It's not looking good. What is this? What are we doing here? I don't understand what we're doing here. I mean, we're just gonna lose to board width at this rate, but I'm not sure what that crew was. Oops. Huh. Pretty good. If I were them, yeah, I would just sit back and wait till I was too wide. I'm confused about this whole crewing before my attacks. What a graphic. The line across the screen. Is that their pet? Where is that line coming from? Board's too busy. I could like click off this. Okay. They have a trick. I'll block. I'll let them use their last card in hand. Be fine. That's fine. I already have a mount, so I can't discard my other mount and get extra value that way. So what we're just gonna do, one creature card, one mount, hit 0, the other one. Hope we clicked correctly. Ooh. Well, that's a choice, right? One, two, three. 2. Go down to 2. Hopefully they tap out so much that we get them on the back crack and a surprising victory. It's not a good plan. It's the only plan we have at this moment, though. It's a problem. We really need them to settle their Death Toucher. Okay. So I have to block this one. Right? Yes. No. Yes. Okay, so how I would like to block in an ideal world is that 7, 8. Yeah, we're just dead. So is there a way for me to live? I don't think there is. I think it's just lethal, right? I'm not missing a blocking line. This card's insane. Kind of jealous. Pass priority? Dead? Okay. Alright. Okay, 2 and 1. It's about where I expected it to be. It's still doing better than I thought it would do. So, there's always that. Let's at least play one more game with this deck and then open another pool, and hopefully we'll get something that's a little bit more interesting than just our very, very straightforward deck. Where we're just playing a big creature and hoping for the best. It's wild how little removal was in our pool. Again, this is just not a good hand. I'm gonna keep it. It's just not good, though. Ooh, baby. Let's see if we get a block. We did not. Well, we'll still get the 1 extra point of damage. I mean, their speed's gonna get to max off of this 1 card, and there's very little we can do. It's a rare. This card may just kill us. It's that good. Like I said, our removal is sparse. We need one of our lightning strikes. I think they're holding open removal. Yeah. Which is fine. I didn't care which one they hit. That's a brick. Oh no. Well, at least we're digging closer to more lands. And our, if we ever find our... or whatever the green spell that brings back a million things is called, we'll be fine. Alright, we're gonna have to play a tap land now. Now we just lose to the medic. Misery. Why aren't you guys enchantments? There's a target. I'm not even gonna Broken Wings that. They should absolutely be attacking with that medic. Or mechanic or whatever. Yes. Here we go. Eek. Might regret this, but just I need something better than killing an 0-4. They drop a huge artifact. We'll just all laugh together. On target. I wouldn't say any of these attacks are amazing for them, only that the board width is amazing. Put more pressure on. Yeah, sweet. That is what we needed. Alright, look at that. Make 2 more creatures and get this board under control. The misery of playing a miserable deck. I'll keep these. I'm just not in a position to attack. Gotta at least get a few more things going here. Good news is the mole and the 3/3 saddle the mammoth. That's a pretty great card. Oh, but it gets blocked. It'll be a trade though. I'll be okay. I think we'll accept this trade. They offer it. They're out of cards. And we can just start taking over with the mammoth. Holding open the lightning strike to kind of protect it from a multi-block to some extent. Yeah, the good news is they have to shoot the gunner instead of face with this move. Yep. Oh. Oops. Who made the oops? Me or them? Can't tell. This is a little risky. I mean, they have a decent width that we're giving up with this attack if they just take it. Okay with our follow-ups, though. Yep. I think taking it was wise. Death Toucher. This is only as a sorcery, so I'm gonna go ahead and do this. We can still hold open the lightning strike. Yes. So if they try and like make something large here, we'll just get them that way. It's the one drop I refuse to put in my deck. I'm sure it'll be fine. I don't know why you would saddle it too often. Let's see. So it'll become a 3 power. Makes a treasure. So we trade. We trade. We shoot the menace. Okay. Whoa. Yeah, this is sealed. Our sealed pool was terrible. So it had like no removal. The fixing was in every color you wouldn't want it to be in, and we're doing pretty well considering. But yeah, it's sealed. Boom and boom. They'll go to pump. Target mount. Do I care about this? Yeah, I think Menace is going to be a big enough problem. I think you could choose to shoot the mechanic since it can pump, well, everything else. But I think with our pressure, they're going to be forced to block with it anyway. Oh. Yeah. We'll do this. Hold attack here. Nothing going on. I mean, I'm okay with this just resolving. The glider. They did it. They have no cards in hand, so there we go. GG. Alright, we are 3-1. Do we want to see more of this very straightforward, boring rule build, or do we want to go to something else? I mean, I'm either way. It's been a little bit over an hour. We can call it on this one. Mix it up. It was a good run while it lasted, but the pool was, well, nothing special. The problem is there was no early white, and the best cards in white had double white, and they were late game plays, and then our blue just wasn't deep enough, period. The black was okay, but it just turned out that we had enough green big things to make do without the black, and what our pool was really light on was the removal, and black was really only giving us one extra removal card. All the fixing was for blue. And then our artifacts were nothing incredible. So, hey, I mean, sometimes you open a bad pool and you have to make the most out of it. And I think we did a nice job of showing that that's possible, and you shouldn't ever just give up or have despair when your pool is not what you hope for. Anyway, yeah, let's go ahead and just resign this one and get into another sealed pool.